Hey, listen. You're supposed to... Sorry, I mean Lord Beerus, sir. I have heard that your lordship is incredibly strong. How about showing me just a teensy bit of your strength?
Guys, Beerus is going to wear Goku's uniform for the first time and reveal why all the gods of destruction have to wear those special clothes. And you're going to find out this secret now. But first, leave your like and also subscribe to the channel. Did you do that? So let's get started. On planet Earth, the sun shone brightly over Eastern City as preparations for Mr. Satan's grand celebration were in full swing. It was the 10th anniversary of Cell's supposed defeat, and Mr. Satan was determined to make this day unforgettable. Determined to relive his moment of glory, he planned an epic spectacle, inviting the entire city to watch a fight between Goku and Beerus, the god of destruction. Mr. Satan had chosen the same location where he claimed to have defeated Cell, which caused great indignation in Vegeta, who grumbled in the wings. Vegeta said, "I can't believe we're here celebrating a lie. He wasn't the one who saved the Earth. It was Gohan." Goku, with his usual calm, put a hand on Vegeta's shoulder and said, "Relax, Vegeta. Today is a special day for Mr. Satan. Let him have his moment. Besides, it might be fun." Vegeta snorted, crossing his arms, clearly displeased, but accepting Goku's explanation. Meanwhile, Android 18, who was nearby, heard the conversation and approached, a sly smile on her face. "I can be the judge of this fight, but I want 1 million zeni as payment." Mr. Satan, desperate to maintain control of the situation and ensure that the event was a success, quickly agreed to Android 18's demand. "Deal, 1 million zeni for you. Now all that's left is to convince Lord Beerus." After much talking and persuasion, the god of destruction finally agreed, but on one condition. Beerus said, "I accept the fight, but I want to be rewarded with a meal that I've never tried before. Exotic food, preferably." Mr. Satan, willing to do anything to make his event a success, readily agreed to Beerus' wish. "Deal! You'll have the best food money can buy." Before the fight, Beerus approached Goku and warned, "Goku, I'm not going to go easy on you. But to make things interesting, I'll tell you a secret. My outfit weighs millions of tons, so for this fight, I'm going to wear a different outfit." With a magic touch of Whis' staff, a great glow enveloped Beerus, and when the light dimmed, he appeared wearing an outfit identical to Goku's, which caused a wave of laughter among those present. Beerus, clearly embarrassed, turned to Whis, starting an argument. Beerus said, "Whis, you could have chosen a different outfit." Whis, trying to hold back his laughter, replied, "I thought this would be more comfortable for you, Mr. Beerus." And so, amidst laughter and final preparations, Goku and Beerus headed to the battle arena, ready to provide an unforgettable spectacle for the eager crowd. A few minutes later, the arena was packed. People from all over East City and beyond had gathered to watch the fight between Goku and Beerus. The stands were packed and the roar of the crowd was deafening. Mr. Satan stood in the center of the arena, a confident smile on his face, waving to the crowd. He was having his moment. Mr. Satan was the center of attention, just the way he liked it. Android 18 positioned himself in the middle of the arena and spoke, "Alright, Goku Beerus, I want a fair fight. No mass destruction, okay?" Goku smiled, giving a thumbs up. "You got it, 18! Let's make this fun!" Beerus, still a bit annoyed with his choice of attire, replied, "Let's see how much fun this can be, Goku." With a signal from Android 18, the fight began. Goku lunged forward with impressive speed, unleashing a series of rapid blows on Beerus, who easily dodged them, showing his superiority as a god of destruction. Beerus said, "You're going to have to do better than that, Goku." Goku laughed. "I'm just warming up, Beerus." The fight quickly escalated. Goku increased his power, transforming into Super Saiyan Blue, which made the crowd roar with excitement. Beerus, on the other hand, continued to dodge Goku's attacks with almost carefree ease. They exchanged powerful blows, each impact causing tremors that reverberated throughout the arena. Vegeta, watching from the sidelines, couldn't help but feel a little envious. He wanted to be there, fighting Beerus, proving his own strength, but he knew that this was Mr. Satan's show, and he would get his chance to shine another time. As the fight continued, it was clear that Beerus was enjoying himself. He wasn't fighting with all his might, but he was testing Goku, pushing him to try harder. Beerus said, "You're doing well, Goku, but let's see how you handle this." With one swift movement, Beerus increased his power, releasing a wave of energy that knocked Goku back. Goku, however, managed to recover quickly, countering with a Kamehameha that caused the crowd to erupt in applause. Goku asked, "So, Beerus, are you having fun?" Beerus replied, "More than I thought you would, Goku. But don't think I'm going to take it easy just because this is a party." The fight continued, both showing incredible skills and impressive strength. Android 18, watching closely, was surprised at how evenly matched the fight was. She had expected Beerus to dominate completely, but Goku was faring much better than she had expected. As the fight progressed, the crowd was completely mesmerized by the intensity of the combat. Mr. Satan, despite still pretending to be the hero of the day, couldn't help but feel a slight unease. He knew that any of the blows being exchanged in the arena could completely destroy him. Mr. Satan thought to himself, "These guys are monsters! I would never stand a chance against any of them!" Suddenly, Beerus stopped, floating in the air, a serious expression on his face. Beerus spoke, "Goku, let's take this up a notch. I'm starting to get tired of playing around." Goku nodded and said with determination, "All right, Beerus, I was expecting this too." Goku focused his energy, his muscles tensing as he increased his power to the maximum, his bright blue aura intensifying. Goku activated his Ultra Instinct. Beerus, on the other hand, stood still, watching calmly. Then, in the blink of an eye, he disappeared and reappeared behind Goku, delivering a blow that sent him flying across the arena. Beerus spoke, "You're fast, Goku, but you still need to work on your defense." Goku, standing up, smiled. "You really are amazing, Beerus, but I won't give up so easily." The fight continued, growing more intense, with both combatants displaying impressive movements and powerful attacks. Beerus was starting to really get excited, unleashing more of his power with each passing second. Whis, who was watching from a safe position, commented to himself, "It seems that Beerus is really enjoying this. It's rare for him to find someone who can keep up with him for so long." Suddenly, Beerus stepped back and spoke, "Goku, I think it's time to end this. I'm going to use a move you won't soon forget." Goku, with a determined look on his face, prepared himself for what was to come next. "I'm ready, Beerus." Beerus focused his energy, his hands beginning to glow with an intense purple light. The atmosphere around them began to tremble, and the crowd fell silent, sensing the tension in the air. Beerus spoke, "Hakai!" He launched a powerful beam of destructive energy towards Goku. Goku, however, did not back down. He focused all of his energy into his hands, preparing a Kamehameha with all his power. Goku shouted, "Kamehameha!" The two energies collided in the center of the arena, creating a colossal explosion that lit up the sky and shook the ground. The force of the collision was so intense that Whis had to create an energy barrier to protect the crowd. When the dust settled, Goku was standing, breathing heavily but still determined. Beerus, with a satisfied smile, floated in the air, clearly impressed. Beerus spoke, "You really surprised me, Goku. I didn't think you would be able to withstand my attack." The watching crowd was in a state of total euphoria. The momentary silence turned into a deafening roar as everyone present shouted together, applauding the intensity of the battle between Goku and Beerus. Cries of "More! More! More!" echoed throughout the arena. It was impossible not to be infected by the energy of the crowd, who cheered with each movement of the combatants. Mr. Satan was amazed by the audience's reaction. He couldn't let the excitement die there. He knew that if he could keep the fight going, it would only increase his popularity, so he raised his hands to the sky. Mr. Satan shouted, "Guys, do you want more? Do you want these two to continue this epic fight?" The crowd responded with an even louder roar, confirming his wish. Mr. Satan, taking advantage of the situation, turned to Goku and Beerus and asked, "Please continue. Everyone wants to see more of this incredible fight." Beerus, who was floating and watching the crowd's reaction, smiled. He felt the energy and excitement in the air, and for a moment, shared the excitement of the people around him. Turning to Goku, he said, "Well, it seems the party isn't over yet. Let's give them what they want, Goku." Goku, catching his breath, smiled and said, "Sure, Beerus, I want to keep going too. Let's show them what we're capable of." With the decision to continue the fight, Goku and Beerus prepared for another round. The crowd buzzed with excitement, eager to see what else these two extraordinary warriors had to offer. The air was electric, and all eyes were fixed on the arena. Beerus floated calmly in the air, his eyes shining with excitement. He could feel his heart racing, something rare for the god of destruction. It was rare to find an opponent who challenged him so much. Beerus said, "I hope you don't hold back now. Let's show them what a real fight between gods is like." Goku nodded, his eyes shining with the same intensity. "You bet, Beerus, I'm just getting started too." With those words, Goku channeled his ki. his white aura intensifying as he increased his power. He could feel every cell in his body vibrating with energy, ready to unleash everything he had. Android 18, watching from outside the arena, had a smile on her face. She had never seen a fight like this before, and despite knowing that the level of power was dangerous, she couldn't help but feel excited by the spectacle. "Come on, Goku! Show him who the real warrior is!" shouted Krillin from the stands, raising his fists in the air in support of his longtime friend. Vegeta, crossing his arms, watched intently. Despite his wounded pride at not being there fighting alongside Goku, he knew that his rival was enjoying himself, and that somehow brought a smile to his face. "Kakarot, you always know how to steal a show," said Vegeta as his eyes followed every movement in the arena. Back to fighting. With a powerful leap, Goku charged toward Beerus, unleashing a series of quick, precise punches. Beerus dodged each blow with fluid grace, as if he were dancing. His cat-like eyes followed Goku's every move, anticipating his attacks with ease. Beerus said, "You're fast, Goku, but I can still see all your attacks." Goku smiled, not slowing down. "Then let's see if you can see this coming." He disappeared in the blink of an eye, reappearing behind Beerus with a powerful kick that Beerus blocked with his arm. The shockwave from the impact shook the arena, kicking up a cloud of dust. Beerus countered with an energy palm that Goku narrowly dodged, jumping back to create distance. Beerus said, "Not bad, looks like you're taking this seriously." Goku, catching his breath, said, "You're an incredible opponent, Beerus. There's nothing I like more than a good fight." With that, Goku increased his Ultra Instinct level, his aura exploding. The crowd held their breath, feeling the sudden increase in the intensity of Goku's energy. He disappeared again, reappearing in front of Beerus with a punch that the god barely had time to block. Beerus was thrown back, sliding in the air before regaining his balance. Beerus said, "Impressive, but that only makes me more excited!" Beerus began to unleash more of his own power, his purple aura growing as he advanced toward Goku with incredible speed. The two met in the middle of the arena, exchanging blows with a speed that left only blurs of light. Each impact was like thunder, resounding through the arena and making the ground shake. Goku was at his limit, but he knew he had to go further. He remembered his past battles, every challenge he had faced and overcome. He could feel the presence of his friends and allies in the stands, each of them cheering him on. It gave him the strength to keep going. As Beerus attacked with a combination of punches and kicks, Goku closed his eyes for a brief moment, focusing all his energy on his next move. He opened his eyes, which shone brightly with fierce determination. Goku said, "The time has come to go beyond my limits." With a mighty shout, Goku unleashed his full power, his aura exploding in a whirlwind of energy. He activated 100% of Ultra Instinct. The crowd was shocked. Goku was reaching the maximum of his power. He was reaching the limit of what a human body could reach. Beerus smiled, clearly impressed. "So this is your full power Ultra Instinct. You really are full of surprises, Goku." Goku didn't respond, his body moving automatically as he attacked Beerus with incredible precision and speed. Each strike was fast and strong, as if he were in a state of total perfection. Beerus was at a disadvantage, struggling to keep up with Goku's speed and power, but Beerus was no accident as a god of destruction. He clenched his fists and began to unleash his energy at a level he had never shown before on Earth. His purple aura intensified, expanding around him like a raging fire. He grinned, his eyes shining with renewed defiance. Beerus spoke. "Very well, Goku. It seems I'll have to use a little more of my power." He charged forward, his speed increasing exponentially. Goku, in his Ultra Instinct state, managed to keep up, but only by a hair's breadth. The two clashed again, the force of their blows creating waves of energy that coursed through the arena. The fight reached a new level of intensity, with each move and blow seeming more deadly than the last. They exchanged punches and kicks at a breakneck pace, the arena shaking with each impact. The crowd was silent, completely absorbed in the spectacle. The final decision was approaching. As they fought, Goku felt something strange. Despite being in Ultra Instinct, he could feel himself reaching his limit. His energy was running out, and he knew he couldn't maintain this form for much longer. Beerus, on the other hand, seemed to still have a lot more energy to burn. Beerus noticed the change in Goku and spoke. "You're starting to get tired, Goku. Maybe it's time to end this." Goku, breathing heavily, nodded. "Yeah, I guess so, but don't think I'm going to give up so easily." Goku focused the rest of his energy into one last attack. He knew he had to give it everything he had. With a mighty shout, he launched a Kamehameha at Beerus with all his might. Beerus responded with a blast of his own energy, the two energies colliding in the air in a colossal explosion. The entire arena was enveloped in a brilliant light, the sound of the explosion reverberating in the ears of everyone present. When the light finally dissipated, Goku in his base form was on his knees, exhausted, while Beerus floated in the air, also breathing heavily. Beerus landed in front of Goku, his face showing an expression of respect, and spoke. "You really are amazing, Goku. I didn't think anyone could beat me to this." Goku smiled, still panting. "You're amazing too, Beerus. Thanks for the fight." Beerus held out his hand to Goku, helping him up. "Let's call this a draw. It's not every day I get to have such a fun fight." Goku was happy accepting Beerus's hand. Of course, that was a great fight. The crowd erupted in applause and cheers, celebrating the epic end to the battle. Mr. Satan ran to the center of the arena, raising his hands in victory. Mr. Satan spoke, "Ladies and gentlemen, what a spectacle. Let's give it up for these two incredible warriors." With the fight over, the arena was in an uproar of celebration. Everyone was excited, talking about the incredible moves and attacks they had seen. Mr. Satan was beaming, enjoying his moment of glory. He ran back and forth, shaking hands and waving to the crowd as if he had been the one responsible for the great battle. Goku and Beerus walked out of the arena together, still feeling the adrenaline of the fight. Whis, who had been watching everything with a smile, approached them. Whis said, "A truly spectacular fight, Goku. You always find a way to surprise me." Goku smiled. "Thank you, Whis. I gave it my all, and Beerus was amazing too." Beerus, with a tired smile, said, "Goku, I'm really proud of you. If you keep it up, maybe one day you'll become a god of destruction." Android 18 said, "Hey, you two, that fight was amazing, you know. It was beyond anything I've ever seen." Beerus smiled, shaking his head. "I'm glad you enjoyed it, but now I'm starving. Where's the food you promised me?" Before anyone could answer, Mr. Satan appeared with a big smile on his face. "Lord Beerus, Goku, the celebration party is ready. Come, I've prepared a feast fit for the gods." Goku laughed, his stomach growling loudly. "That's what I wanted to hear. Come on, Beerus." Whis, with a serene smile, said, "It looks like everyone will have a pleasant evening. And Beerus, I'm sure there are many dishes you haven't tried yet." Beerus nodded excitedly. "Very well then, let's see what Earth has to offer." With that, Goku, Beerus, Whis, and the others headed to the grand banquet, ready to celebrate the epic fight and enjoy the night of celebration organized by Mr. Satan. Guys, this is how we end another epic story here on the channel. Did you like it? And did you know this secret about Beerus' outfit weighing millions of tons? Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Bye.